Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so today I'm being asked to open, speaking of opening, I did put 3 more days of sessions up for after the 15th of August. So if you'd like to grab a session, there you go. Please feel free. And we're going to dive into now a current energy check. What is it that the twins are navigating together at this time? How are each viewing each other? What is the deepest connective energy, and what is the challenge at this time that we can see? So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through. How are the twins seeing each other? What is the deep energetic connection they are sharing at this time, and what is the challenge for the twins? I'm hearing in these now moments. Okay. Divine Feminine, High Priestess, really understanding the non-action, being still and knowing. The connective space, offloading anything that is unaligned, letting go. See, this person has their back to the onlookers and just taking care of business, cleaning up the act, taking life higher. And these people are starting to see major changes in each twin. This is the shared energy, so this is both twins doing things that are out of character for them. Divine Masculine, 3 wanted to come out. We are getting the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, and Bravery. So really coming up against the karmic naysayers, the karmic advice, the karmic imprinting regarding whatever has been holding them back from fearing or from loving. Whatever fear has kept the Divine Masculines away from this psychic, intuitive, unconditionally loving, this pure love that's in alignment with higher self and everything a DM could ask for. This is Divine Feminine energy. Bravely continuing to eliminate anything that comes between this higher self knowing and the Divine Feminine love here. So Divine Feminines, just be still and know. Look at this. Your DM is fighting for this connection, offloading anything in their life that does not align with this connection. On my table, I'm really impressed that this person in the balloon is arching way over to the High Priestess here. So energetically, you might be feeling like communication is close. You might be getting pulses, urges, energy coming in towards you that feels like your DM. You're not wrong right now, I'm being told. Each step that is worked through feels like that wave of energy. Victory. I did peek and saw the karmic partner card. This is not supposed to be in the reverse, but when it's in the reverse, it is my karmic partner. So there's still some home situation, some financial tie that the DMs are trying to have victory over. And Divine Feminines, you are also still working on the knowing in your own field that qualifies you to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are worthy of being your DM's perfect match. You're claiming that victory by seeing yourself accurately despite anything in your 3D reality that would suggest otherwise. This is a spiritual journey. This is a knowing on the energetic level. This is a faith and trust based journey. So it is about overcoming the 3D beliefs and trusting what you've been divinely shown. Okay, so let's pull some messages now. What would the DMs say to the Divine Feminines about you are right, it's in the reverse. So they know what you have said and the energy you represent is for them in their life. You are the right choice, but they are coming to the revelation of it. Now, that is not just a conscious understanding. The revelation is actually pulling back the layers of reality to reveal that sculpture that's been hidden inside the block of marble. That's the kind of energy here. It's the great reveal of the truth of life paths and the becoming and the essence under the surface. That's the kind of revelation, reveal that's being mentioned here from what I can feel. Would the DMs like to say anything else? Oh, I think we should see other people in the reverse again and one wand. So interesting, this landed on the High Priestess. We've seen a polyamory and third-party exploration theme for the last number of months. Heavy. It's in the reverse, so that's phasing out. And look, the passionate, sensual, this is the most phallic card in the deck, landing on your spiritual awareness here, Divine Feminine. So the spiritual assessment, this high vibing lighthouse frequency of the Divine Feminine is now turning the masculine on beyond any pretty arm candy, let's say, any kind of trophy, any kind of appearance of things. Remember, all this karmic imprinting, what others would think the divine masculines should be doing with their time, who they should be sexing, who they should be pursuing, spending their time with, all of those beliefs that have kept them away from prioritizing your connection, this spiritual connection, this divinely guided, very energetic, high level, higher self aligned connection. The masculines away from that is not doing it for them anymore. They've exhausted the earthly options, the 3D options, and all they want now is the soul-driven, inspired love. Tantra is coming up again. You know, you can farm tantric energy in a 3D connection. You can have some pretty heightened sexual experiences and arousal, but none of it is eternal aligned when it's just for energetic exchange. That is not, it's a counterfeit energy when it's just farming each other's energy for gratification like that. When you catch a fire for the eternal, for the main line to the divine, you know, the actual spiritual, inexhaustible aliveness, that is never threatened to run out of its appeal because it's consistent. It's the true addiction. It's the authentic pull. It is the aliveness. It is life. It is life force energy. So when we come together with partners for sexual reasons only and there isn't a spiritual connection, it's just farming energy like ants and aphids. When we align with a partner that's tuned into the spiritual and it's mutual and it's consensual on every level, energetic voting for each other, the DMs are coming into that level of understanding what true connection is and what it offers. And they know that everything that's not of that must go. Incredible. Okay, so what would the divine feminines say to the divine masculines about this high priestess alignment? For the DMs watching, what would the divine feminines like to say? Oh, so much wants to come out. I meant what I said. So I believe this is in response to you are right. So yes, in the 5D, we got the 3D illusion here and the 5D in response to the masculines. You are right. Yes, I knew what I was talking about. I know this connection. It's my truth. It's the divine truth. That is why I claim it to be my truth. The divine feminine is saying to you, divine masculines watching this, that is why they know they meant what they said, is because it is a divinely inspired truth. It is not of their earthly egoic perception. It is higher truth, and that's why they stand by it, and it stands the test of time because it's divinely guided. It's not from their wishful thinking or their earthly alignment. It's truth. And that's why you feel this sight unseen, at a distance, in time of separation and not. It's because it is truth, and you both know this. You are coming to that awareness, Divine Masculine, and yes, Divine Feminines are qualified to mean what they say because it is an energetic understanding. It is not based in an earthly perception with this High Priestess here. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Another message from the Divine Feminines to the Divine Masculines. I keep seeing the Tower card coming out. Oh, let's see, did it just come out? No. So you matter. The Divine Feminines, you know, you are right. We're also getting you matter in the reverse. So this is about self-love and about really loving yourselves enough, Divine Masculines, in order to eliminate mediocre or counterfeit or temporary energies, to grow past it, to know your worth, to know you deserve the best. And the Divine has paired you, matched you with your Divine Feminine. And so it is about you understanding that. Let me hold you in the reverse. I never imagined so much perfection, and I would do anything for you. So it's not about just having someone to hold. This is because the Divine Feminines have seen that light shone on you, Divine Masculine, that shows that you are their perfect match. You can't unlearn that. Once you see that for someone, once you see that qualification that the Divine shows you is that other person, not what the human proves or doesn't prove to begin with. You know, when the Divine shows that that is a justified assessment, that is what the Feminines have been going on here. That is the level that the High Priestess functions on. And Masculines, you are beginning to trust that, because the Lovers and the Queen of Cups is basically synonymous with the High Priestess here. I would do anything for you. The Feminines would do anything for you. You know, they are divinely guided. It's not actually about you. And it's in blue writing here. So I just want to say you are right. So the Divine Feminines would even withstand your rejection and ridicule for this connection, to follow the obedience of the Divine in these situations. What a beautiful thing here. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to pop into a Divine Masculine reading and see what the Divine Masculines are thinking and feeling today for the connection. What they are wishing, what actions are being taken. What is the biggest challenge at this time, and what is the solution for that? Where is the connection going in the near future? We are getting close to Lionsgate portal. Whenever we have something collective that we're all thinking about, like, oh, Lionsgate portal. Yes, the energies are intense, but the more collective energy we focus by acknowledging that date, by anticipating, that does just as much for the collective results and influence of that day as the date itself. It's a chicken and an egg. We are magnetized to think about it because it holds importance, and we add meaning to it when we use our free will to agree that something monumentous might happen on that day. So we are moving into a collective portal because we are focusing on that date and we are poised for it. So let's see, coming into Lionsgate portal week, what are the Masculines thinking about this connection? Oh my gosh, that is a card from the deck. We're going to put that aside and get the next one. Okay, 2 and 3. So 2 of Wands, this is venturing out of comfort zone. This is friendship. So there's a nudge for the Masculines to bridge the barrier that has been keeping you either in the friend zone or just in the friend zone, or not in friendly energy at all. You know, the Masculines are realizing that friend zoning you isn't actually friendly, because usually it's an excuse to not talk to you or to put the connection just a little bit on hold in some way. It's not allowed to be as intimately deep and safe when it's called a friend zone, because there are limitations, then there are boundaries placed on this twin flame dynamic, and so it can't grow into the celebration if that cap has been put there. So I'm getting in this instance, not in every instance, but that the masculines are wanting to genuinely push past the friend zone energy and not be so legalistic about the zoning, those gating energies. There's a wholeness growing within as they're offloading those worldly things, coming up against the imprinting and really claiming their free will choice to navigate their life in alignment with their higher truth. And poof, there you are in those moments of realization of their higher truth. You are right there front row and center as the Queen of Cups with your amazing amount of love, Divine Feminine. And so this is about the masculines pushing past needing to be friend zone, need space, too intense, I'm into you, and putting those 4 energies in a box. This is the ether that comes in, that the unifying, the spiritual. Beautiful. So they're stepping out of these classifications of the 3D. Ooh la la. And stepping out of the comfort zone to hold it in that. They're opening their mind, they're opening their heart, they're opening their energy to considering they do not need to define this anymore in those ways. Twin flames. This is a higher love that defies earthly classification, earthly boundaries, earthly rules, karma. Wow. Masculines, that's breathtaking. What is on the heart space? The Hanged Man, a new perspective. They have deliberated. They have received energetic counsel. There's a letter Y with the rope here. They have realized why they could go forward. It's no longer this intangible future timeline. Both in the reverse, this is showing me they don't want to wait any longer. They have seen why waiting is not advantageous anymore. On the heart space, I'm feeling actually to get another Hermit Tarot message here. What would the masculines have to say about this new perspective and not wanting to wait any longer? What is a message? Ooh, you make my heart full. Why isolate oneself from something that makes somebody so happy? I'm sorry, and do you think about me too? So the masculines are realizing, this reminds me of a meditation I did once when I was much younger with the divine, after I'd been a little bit rebellious and renegade, and I was considering making a rebellious choice again. And I asked the divine, do you stop loving me when I choose to dive into the knowledge of good and evil? And the divine said, no, it's your choice that turns your back to me in those moments. I am always there, unconditionally. I love you, and I always look forward to your return. This is that kind of energy, divine masculines, that holding this connection at bay, putting it in a box, making it have to conform to the controlling, calling it friends, calling it space, calling it attraction, calling it too intense. Whenever you name it those things, masculines, you're limiting it in its fullness, and you are essentially putting separation in there. And so masculines are coming to the understanding that you've been putting these boundaries there. This love has been waiting for you all along. Divine feminines, this love has been waiting for you all along. So wherever you've tried to control your own inner masculine, everybody today, forgive yourselves, forgive your twin. Understand that we always think about our twin. Do you think about me? Duh. Literally, duh. We all think about each other all the time. That is one of the hallmarks of being a twin. And you make my heart full. So everybody celebrate this today, because this is a massive acceptance energy here. Okay, what is the divine masculine wish? Ooh, I was meant to pull one more card. I got a nudge. I looked at this deck, and so what is the frequency, or what has happened that has given this awakened energy to the masculines today? What is going on? Seal of harmonic order, harmony, cooperation, and dynamic interaction. Yes, you don't have to limit the bandwidth, divine masculines. When you drop the resistance, all of a sudden everything becomes harmonious. There's no at odds energy. You're not in separation anymore, and anything goes. And then it's just healthy. It's cooperative. If it's not win-win, it's just negotiated. It does not have to be hard work. It does not have to feel like you are rejecting something or cordoning it off or doing that. This is dynamic interaction. This is the removing the separation terms and just going into free flow with harmony as the goal. Okay, so masculines have had that revelation. It doesn't have to be so legalistic. It can just flow. And they don't have to protect or control the dynamic by calling it those things. They can relax, is what I'm getting. What are the masculines wishing for? Overcoming karma. This is my card of free will. This is mastery of the tongue, mastery of the mind, mastery of the deed, the deeds, the action. Five of Swords is about the shallow victories. In this particular deck, we have the dragonfly with transformation. We have the elementals assisting. We have the energetic support. All of the swords are in a beautiful, organized pattern. They're no longer at odds and crossing and warring. This card sometimes represents this shallow victory, something like cheating or lying or stealing or not communicating properly, you know, not playing fair. In this particular deck, there's this new beginning, a new commitment to not be shady, to not bring in that low vibe, lazy energy, to actually love oneself enough to communicate clearly, authentically, sincerely, deeply, without fear. And this commitment to a brand new day, where this is traveling lightly. Look at the hobo pack. That is not the baggage from the past. It's shedding that and just saying no more. No more to undermining, self-sabotage, flimsy, weak energy. This is truly a brand new day. The masculines want to access this brand new day. What actions are being taken? Ooh, the truth about this soulmate connection. They're going deep within to feel the affinity for you and affirm the truth. They know you make their heart full. They know this on an inner level, not an external level. This is truly divine counsel. This is an inside job. The masculines are understanding the soul connection here as an inside job. Not what the world would tell them it is. Not what they would have to say to the world if questioned. This is an inside job, a knowing. So they are reinforcing the truth here by meditating on your connection, by allowing it to permeate every cell of their body. I'm getting that feeling again, like the aliveness, the living water, the affirmation that this is their heart's truth. What is the biggest challenge? Finding the balance to overcome the anxiety, the triggers. Wanting to master the apprehension and the anxiety. That's the biggest challenge, is seeing that their own anxiety is what's been holding it back. Again, that anxiety, the resistance, the rebellion is what's causing the unbalanced energy within, and it's that cycle. It's the karmic cycle, the guilt shame cycle, the addictive cycle, the obsession cycle, the lower vibrational cycle. That's what the masculines are challenged by. What is the spirit guided solution? The Hanged Man again with the returning to the feminine, coming back into alignment, having a new perspective that coming together with the divine feminine is freedom. not entrapment. It is counterintuitive because it's exactly the opposite of all of the karmic expressions that have not worked in relationship. The answer is literally to bridge the gap and return, divine masculines, to have this radical love, radical understanding that drawing closer to your feminine is actually the solution. Returning. This is a radical awakening, aha moment, a change of perspective. That running has caused heartache and anxiety and suffering. And returning, this brave new, brand new understanding that returning is where it's at. Night and day. Wow. When I breathe, when I exhale, like, you know, I'm clearing some serious collective energy, and that just was intense for me. Where is this connection going? Oh, the sun and the world. Ain't no sunshine when they're gone. It's in the reverse. Still the most assurance in the deck, the most positive. Just noticed a broken nail. Sorry. Squirrel! Finalization. Best card in the whole deck. This is the ascension. This connection is ascending to a whole new level of enlightenment, a whole new level of conscious understanding, a brand new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's coming. This is a brand new spiritual victory for the twin flame dynamic. The masculines are claiming victory and coming in. They know. You know. This is incredible energy. Let's get a Beyond Lemuria deck card here for the union space. I set these aside. I haven't used them in a while. I just brought them out because I was told we were pulling a union space card at the end here. Transformation. Woo! Oh, note to self. Have the guidebook ready if you're going to use a deck you haven't used in a while. Let's see if by any chance it's in the... No, it's not in its box. Well, transformation. Ay. No, I can't see it anywhere. Okay, well, have a look at this card and just claim this transformation. Card 53, transformation. I'm going to post it on the community board. Check out later the message, because when I find the guidebook, I'm going to transcribe it and put it on the community board with a picture of this card. And much love, everyone. What a reading. Bye for now.